Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And in this video, we'll be going over all of the new best settings in Modern Warfare Season 6. And on top of that, I'll be showcasing some drills and some tips on how you guys can improve your aim and accuracy here in Modern Warfare. Now, with all that being said, the like goal on this video is going to be 350 likes. If you guys are enjoying the best settings, the best class setups, the tips and tricks videos, or want to see any more gameplay breakdowns where I break down and analyze my gameplay, or potentially break down and analyze your gameplay to help you guys improve, make sure you guys absolutely smash like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. Let me know down in the comment section what are your current sensitivity settings that you guys are running in Modern Warfare Season 6. So, with all that being said, let's get right into showcasing the settings, and then I'm going to go ahead and go over some drills to help you guys improve your aim and accuracy for both multiplayer, Warzone, and if you guys are playing on a PS4 or an Xbox One controller. So for the controller settings, you guys can see here, I am running on the tactical button layout. This is by far the absolute best button layout to run in Modern Warfare. If you guys are not running a tactical button layout, you guys need to switch to it immediately. It doesn't matter if you guys are playing on a standard PS4, a standard Xbox controller, or have an Xbox Elite or a Scuff-like controller. This is the best button layout. It allows you to get in and out of cover a lot faster, which is important in both multiplayer and Warzone, because it allows you to stand and go to prone by pressing down on the right thumbstick. It is incredibly effective, and every single top player that plays Modern Warfare is running the tactical button layout. If you guys are wondering, why am I getting drop shotted? How are people getting in and out of cover a lot faster? Why am I dying a lot more than I should be? It's probably because you're not running the tactical button layout. Now for the stick layout preset, it's going to be on default. My invert look is going to be on disabled. And for my dead zone, I'm actually bumping mine up. I'm running a 0.8. Now, unfortunately, my controller suffers from stick drift, and every single time that I do play Modern Warfare for about, every month or so, I have to go ahead and increase it to accommodate for that. If you guys have a newer controller, probably within like a month of use, you could probably stick around a 0.4 to a 0.5 dead zone setting and be perfectly fine, or best case scenario, have very low, like a 0.1 or something like that. But if you guys have an older controller and you guys are suffering from stick drift, that is, unwanted drift when you're not even pressing any buttons, your crosshairs are moving, your aim down sight, if you're having a red dot sight or your iron sight, are kind of swaying up to the left or up to the right, bottom left or bottom right. If that is happening to you, you guys are probably going to have to go ahead and adjust your dead zone setting, and that's exactly what I did to kind of delete that off of my game. Now for my horizontal stick sensitivity, I'm running a 4, and my vertical stick sensitivity, I'm also running a 4. I absolutely love running low sensitivities in Modern Warfare, especially for any boots on the ground Call of Duty. It allows me to be pinpoint accurate at medium to long ranges, and in a game where time to kill is incredibly fast and landing a headshot is so crucial, this is going to be by far the absolute best settings to run if you guys are trying to improve your aim and accuracy in this game, and definitely if you guys are trying to improve your aim and accuracy in Warzone. So if you guys are having trouble hitting shots at longer ranges, I recommend you guys going ahead and bumping down your sensitivity. There's no reason to run a high sensitivity in a boots on the ground Call of Duty. All your gunfights are going to be directly in front of you, to your left and to your right, all within your peripheral vision, so there's no need to completely turn on somebody. I can still do it on a 4.4, but realistically, the most important thing about running a sensitivity is a setting that you can pick enemies off at medium to long ranges effectively, land a chest or a headshot to get that fastest time to kill, and that is what's most important in Modern Warfare. So for my ADS multiplayer low zoom and my high zoom, I've actually bumped this down. I'm running a 0.75 as well as a 0.75. Again, this is so I am pinpoint accurate at medium to long ranges. In my opinion, this is the absolute best low and high zoom setting because it allows for less stick play when you guys are aimed down sight. so you guys can be laser accurate across the map. This is super important, and like I said, if you guys are struggling with hitting your shots at medium to long ranges, I recommend you guys going ahead and bumping this down to a 0.75. It is super effective. Now for my aim response curve type, I have it on standard. You heard that correctly. I do not play on linear. I do not play on dynamic. I have it on standard because this is what I feel most comfortable with, and honestly, this is probably the safest setting to play on because every single Call of Duty that comes out in the future might not have this same setting type, or at least a linear dynamic, so you better be safe than sorry. Get used to something that's going to be universal across the board, so you guys do not have to relearn a Call of Duty when it does come out, because that is by far the most annoying process to go through, having to kind of relearn your aim, your accuracy settings, you know, the whole drills. It's just something you don't want to do, especially when a new Call of Duty drops. So my controller vibration, I have this on disabled. Now, some of you guys like this, some of you guys do not like this. This is by far one of the most important settings you guys should definitely go ahead and check out, because it's one of those things where you're going to either turn it off and literally never turn it back on, or not really care for it and keep it on. I turned off my controller vibration back in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the original one, COD 4, and I have never turned it back on. It's something I just don't like, and I think you guys should check it out. Turn it off. You guys are probably going to be the same way I am. I'm going to shut it off and never turn it back on. So for my aim assist, again, I have this on standard. I do not play on precision, and I do not play on focusing. Now, this is coming from a controller player, literally. I play with an Xbox Elite controller on PC, and I play with a standard aim assist. Now, I'm going to stress this right now. For those of you who are thinking about switching to precision or focusing, I recommend you guys not doing it. And the reason I'm telling you guys not to do it is because it is unknown that the next Call of Duties in the future are going to have the same type of precision and focusing aim assist, as well as the strength of those aim assists. The standard aim assist is going to be pretty much the same across the board from every single Call of Duty. Some of them have stronger standard aim assists, some of them have less stronger aim assists, but at the end of the day, it's going to be more beneficial getting better and just understanding the baseline aim assist than actually going ahead and changing it to something that's going to be a little bit stronger in a preset. So I recommend you guys staying on standard. It's the safest way to go, and at the end of the day, you're going to be a lot better, and you're going to be improving your aim and accuracy a lot faster than if you were to go ahead and put on focusing and precision, because those are going to be helping you out a lot more, which realistically I don't recommend you guys doing. I'm all for kind of making things a lot easier, especially when playing Modern Warfare, when trying to get better at aim and accuracy. But for settings as far as aim assist, something that is going to be potentially changing in every single Call of Duty, I recommend keeping that on standard. So my FOV is going to be on enabled. This is going to be some PC settings, and pretty much everything else is going to be on standard. This is what you get when you play on PC. As far as everything I went over, all the console settings are going to be the same across the board from PS4, Xbox, as well as PC. Now I'm actually going to go over to my audio settings right now. I have on the Boost High Audio Mix. I have an Astro A40 TR headset, so having the Boost High is super effective. In Black Ops Cold War, I had on Super Crunch, which is pretty much the same thing as Boost High, but a little bit more amped up. This is so I can hear footsteps and gunfire a lot easier. I love this setting, and honestly, if you guys have any type of headset, I recommend you guys going ahead and switching to Boost High. You're going to find yourself feeling a lot more immersed in the game and being able to track down and pinpoint exactly where enemies are shooting from and where they're running, and that's obviously going to grant a lot more kills in this game. Everything else is going to be pretty much the same. I actually like the Modern Warfare hit markers, so I kept that on. So you guys can go ahead and copy down these settings if you guys want to. Now for the graphics, these are going to be some PC settings. I have on full screen borderless. When I do upgrade my PC, all these will be actually redefined. I'll be playing on around 150 FOV, not FOV, frames per second, excuse me, and I do play on 120 FOV. But I'll be going down and showing you guys my colorblind settings, which are going to be really important. You guys can see here, I have on the Protonopia colorblind type as well as the colorblind target as both. Now, a lot of you guys have been asking what colorblind setting am I running. I'm actually running on the Protonopia colorblind type. Now, I'm actually partially colorblind. It's very hard for me to determine the difference between reds, oranges, greens, browns, especially on a color palette in video games. I don't know, it's just something that I just cannot see them perfectly on. The regular default colorblind, if I were to turn it off as disabled and look at the mini map, it's very hard for me to see the red dots, especially the red triangles with the advanced UAV. When I switch this to Protanopia in both, it's a lot easier to see everything, so that's why I go ahead and run that. So if you guys have the same issue where you're finding yourself struggling seeing reds, oranges, greens, browns on this color palette that Modern Warfare does use, I recommend you guys going ahead and switching over to Protanopia in both. It's gonna make it a lot easier to see everything, and I think you guys will find yourself excelling a lot more in Modern Warfare. Now I have on the square mini map, and I have this as enabled. Now the square mini map is going to be significantly better than the circle because you're going to see a lot more of the map on your screen, and obviously you can pinpoint targets and predict the spawns a lot easier when you guys are running the square mini map. So I recommend you guys going ahead and checking that out once you guys go ahead and mess with your settings here in Modern Warfare. So you guys can see everything else is going to be pretty much the same controller on PC. So with all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and showcase some drills on how you guys can improve your aim and accuracy here in Modern Warfare. Alright, so we're going over a drill and a technique on how you guys can drastically improve your aim and accuracy while using a controller to pretty much reduce all recoil here in Modern Warfare. Now this is going to be how you guys can aimbot here in this game. So to do this, we're going to be using a high recoil assault rifle, specifically the AK-47. This works with high recoil weapons, low recoil weapons, as well as weapons that have moderate recoil. But obviously, for the sake of the demonstration, a high recoil weapon is going to be our best option. As you guys can see here, I'm running an AK with absolutely no attachments on it besides the fully loaded perk. As you guys can see here, when I go over to loadout, there is not one attachment on my class setup that's going to be improving my recoil control, aiming stability, any of that. All I have is fully loaded so I can shoot this wall as much as possible to showcase this the best of my ability. Now, like I said, this is going to be using an AK-47 with a controller. You guys can see Xbox Elite controller on PC, nothing else, and we're just going to shoot this wall without any recoil control at all. You guys can see here the AK-47 just has straight up vertical recoil. If you guys do not control it, if you guys just let it fly, it's going to go straight up vertically. Very easy to control. What I'm going to show you guys right now is going to be a recoil control method that you can pretty much virtually remove all the recoil from this weapon. So if you guys are playing Modern Warfare and wondering how are people able to just laser me across the map with high recoil weapons, or you guys are playing Warzone specifically, how are people able to just laser me across the map without any virtual recoil? This is how. I'm going to showcase the method right now, then I'm going to go ahead and showcase the drill on how you guys can practice it yourself. You guys can see there, very, very tight, very easy to control. It kicks a little bit at the start, and then after that, straight laser. Do it one more time. Boom, there you go. Now, in order to kind of go ahead and do this recoil control method, what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to pull down slightly on your right thumbstick when you guys are shooting your weapon. This is going to pretty much counteract the vertical recoil for any weapon here in Modern Warfare. This is going to be really helpful for weapons that have vertical recoil or side to side. Pretty much all you're going to have to do literally is going to be pulling down on your right thumbstick as you guys are shooting. Now I'm going to showcase again on this target. Pretty much all shots are going to be around center mass. Pretty much what you want to do. Now I'm going to go ahead and shoot at the head. All shots on the head. Center mass or the head. This is going to be a really easy method to do. And I'm going to showcase it again without the recoil control again. Just letting it fly. Vertical. This tip is perfect if you guys are trying to improve your aim and your accuracy at medium to long ranges. I'm gonna go ahead and back up real quick. We're gonna use this target right here. Gonna back up all the way back here. That's with the recoil control method. Pretty much all shots center mass, center target. AK-47 with no attachment that increase the recoil. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot without the recoil control method, just to show you guys again. Very inaccurate and very hard to control the recoil. These are going to be the best tips you guys can use if you guys are trying to increase your aim and accuracy here in Modern Warfare and truly take your gunplay to the next level. This is what I've been using since Call of Duty 4 to increase my gun skill, and I think a lot of you guys will find success utilizing this recoil control method and running these settings here in Modern Warfare. So if you guys did enjoy this video and found it helpful, make sure you guys absolutely smash like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also turn on those post notifications. With all that being said, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuces. If you made it this far into the video, odds are you enjoy the content or you are a very loyal subscriber, and I cannot thank you guys enough for your everlasting support. If you guys are unaware, every single night at 11:45 p.m. Central Time and also every single morning at 11:15 a.m. Central Time, I am live streaming over on Twitch. On Twitch, I'm playing Modern Warfare with viewers, subscribers, anybody who wants to go ahead, interact with me, or run a couple games of Modern Warfare. You can go ahead and find my Twitch channel by searching in twitch.tv/earsxbl in the Google search bar, or going on Twitch and typing in earsxbl. My channel's gonna be the first thing that pops up. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop me a follow. We are on the road to 8,000 followers, as well as if you guys have Twitch Prime and want to hook your boy up, that'd be greatly appreciated. And if you guys do actually subscribe to the channel with Twitch Prime or actually use a tier 1 sub, make sure you guys let me know over on Twitter. My link is gonna be down in the description below. Tweet me a picture and I'll make sure to follow you guys back and give you guys a personalized thank you. Appreciate all the support you guys have been showing on the videos. You guys are absolutely amazing, and I hope to see as many of you guys over on the Twitch streams as possible. With all that being said, I'm gonna catch you guys in the next video. Deuces.